All right, guys. He's in the banner. He's in the logo. It's time for us to talk about why Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho is that dude. Let's go. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Props to Anime. Today we are going to talk about Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho and talk about why he is that dude. Not only is Hiei that dude, Hiei is the one that made it a category. Vampire Hunter D, he's the one who, he's my first favorite character, okay? Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z is the one who made that dude a title. Hiei is the person that made it a category. but don't make any mistake. Out of all characters of any anime whatsoever, if anybody asks me, I will always tell them my favorite character is Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm looking forward to seeing him in Jump Force. I'm looking forward to the new OVAs coming out. I got videos coming out on that as well for Yu Yu Hakusho that's coming out this year. It's Hiei, 100%. Hiei started out in Yu Yu Hakusho, as I stated in the That Dude video. He was a villain starting out. He had his own agenda. He had his own things that he wanted to do, and he was living that life as a demon. He is a demon. And you had the main character, Yusuke, that was hunting him at the time. They had their brawl. Yusuke won. I'll give him that. Yusuke won the fight off of some trick shot on the mirror to the back. I don't understand how that goes, but he's the main character, Mary Sue. Anyways, they ended up fighting. Hiei lost. The story moves on. Right now, I want to kind of talk about why. I'm going to go off a little bit, and I want to talk about why I started watching Yu Yu Hakusho. I started watching Yu Yu Hakusho, as I said, I was a fan of Vegeta. In Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was the first anime show that I've ever watched. I was watching movies before then. And Dragon Ball Z was that first one. Dragon Ball Z ended. I needed something. I needed an anime, something to watch. And as I was going through animes, I saw that Christopher Sabat, the voice of Vegeta, was also voicing a character in Yu Yu Hakusho. I saw similarities between the two. They were both coming on, or they both came on Toonami on the Cartoon Network. And I was like, let me give this anime a shot. Let me see what's going on. Unfortunately, Christopher Sabat was using his Yajirobe voice from Dragon Ball. If you listen to Yajirobe in Dragon Ball and you listen to Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho, they're exactly the same as far as how the voice goes. Which, it's not bad, but it made the Kuwabara character. I don't think you could voice Kuwabara any other way. But Chris Huber is the person who voices Hiei. And I gotta say, after seeing this show, Chris Huber actually became one of my favorite voice actors. He was Dr. Frankenstein from Soul Eater, right? Dr. Frankenstein from Soul Eater, and I really enjoyed seeing him there. He's also, I don't know the character's name, but he's on My Hero Academia. He's the bad guy, the villain, who is the warp guy behind the bar. He is also that guy. I've seen him in a couple of other animes. He's a phenomenal voice actor to me. I just love the way that his voice goes, and definitely with Hiei, he did so much to the character with his voice acting. So definitely shouts out to him. There's multiple things about Hiei that makes him a that dude. Like I said, I like fast characters. Hiei is definitely the fastest character in this anime. 100%. I love fast characters. Hiei is a fast character. There's nobody faster. There was a point in the Dark Tournament where he chopped off dude's arm at the beginning of the fight without him even knowing it. He almost didn't even think Hiei moved. He's sitting there laughing at Hiei like, haha, man, what's wrong with you? Hiei had homeboy's arm hidden behind his back the whole time, and it was dripping the blood behind him. And the dude thought Hiei was so scared he was pissing himself. But Hiei just cocked off with some crazy line and was just like, your nervous system, it's much to be desired. He's like, what do you mean my nervous system? What do you mean? And he looks at his arm and he's just like, what? His arm was missing. Hiei's just like, so Hiei speed-wise can't be topped for me in any anime. Hiei is the man. There's nobody better. But the thing about Hiei for me that really drawn me to him was the growth potential, because he started out as a villain. Then you can see he had these complex set of rules. I can kind of relate because my life is similar. He had these complex rules that he lived by, that the people that he let get close to him, the people that he did not let get close to him, and he wasn't very open about what his agenda was, but he always had his own agenda in regards to anything. There was a reason why he would help, or there was a reason why he wasn't going to help. Multiple things like that. Let's talk about Hiei's sword, his power. It starts out with him getting the demon sword. I think that's what it was called. And it was a sword that it would cut people and turn them into low-level demons. Like, he could cut humans and turn them into low-level demons. But that got taken back and put into King Yama's vault. So he used his regular sword throughout the rest of the series. And that was his primary weapon. That was his killing machine right there. No doubt. Then he also has what's called the Jigan Eye, or the third eye. You'll normally see him in standard photos with a band on his head. That band is covering that third eye. This eye is not natural to Hiei. This is one that was implanted into his head to give him an extra sensory capability and up his own powers. He also has a power with the Jigan Eye. I don't know the name of it, so don't quote me, but it also amplifies his powers. I have multiple questions about this and why I feel that Yu Yu Hakusho can go further in regards to what it do, and why I think in fights that Hiei's done that he didn't give his full potential is that at the very first fight with Yusuke, he demonstrates this form where his Jigan Eye gets placed all over his body. It absorbs power around him and it amplifies his own abilities. He turns green when this happens. I probably got a picture of everything that I'm saying up right now, but he turns green. He has eyes all about him, and he's just super powerful at this time. Now, during the season or the series, this is the only time he ever uses this ability, was at the very beginning. There's no telling what he would have been able to do with his potential, being a D-class demon starting off the show to the end of the show, if he ended up using that ability. There's no telling. All right. So another ability or trait that Hiei has is his Dragon of the Darkness Flame. Dragon of the Darkness Flame is a demon from the pits of the spirit world. It's a dragon anyways, that Hiei actually acquired by sacrificing his own arm in a fight with Zero, who Zero was whooping Hiei. Up until that point, Hiei ends up summoning the Dragon of the Darkness Flame, sacrificing his arm in the process. Now, this actually weakened him through the rest of the tournament, but it didn't matter because he still was undefeated with that handicap. Throughout the tournament, he really doesn't fully master the Dragon of the Darkness Flame technique until the end, where he actually, it seems like the dragon consumes Hiei. He was in a fight against Bui in the last battle of the tournament. Bui ends up doing something to turn the dragon around back to Hiei, and the dragon eats Hiei, or what it seems to be. What ends up happening is Hiei consumed the dragon, and then the power of the Darkness Flame was with him, which severely amplified his abilities. He smashed on Bui after that. Bui was a bad boy. Let me say, I was really impressed by Bui. I like the character. That's a whole nother story. Hiei really amplified his powers then. At this particular point in the anime, Hiei was just slope up in regards to his abilities, going from a, what was he, I think a B-class demon at this time at the end of the Dark Tournament. And he just moves up to a A-class demon automatically at the death of Yusuke. Watch the anime and you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. So not to say that's a final or whatever happened there, but watch the anime and you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. Another thing and a big reason, just like I say why I like that dude characters, is the growth potential. Hiei has massive growth potential in the show, from where you see him as a straight up villain to somebody who you see him being friends with Kurama. You see him getting attachment to Yusuke in the show. They're almost like brothers. You would see that they're like brothers, and you wouldn't have thought that this was even something potentially possible with Hiei at the beginning of the show. He's not a fan of Kuwabara, but he he deals with them. And that's a big improvement from the beginning of the show. You can see him starting to care about people. You can see that he's starting to care not only for his demon world and returning to the demon world, but actually he has some kind of care for Earth, what have you, in his own complex way. But anyways, I can go on and on about Hiei. I'll leave it at that. He is that dude. He is the man. When it comes to that dude character, he is my poster child. As you can see, I put him on the logo. I put him on the banner of this channel for that very reason. That's my dude. Bree, who is another part of this channel, Sebastian, Black Butler, those whole people, you know, she specializes in those videos. But I had to hurry up and put this video out for the homie Hiei, just so you guys know who he is. Why I look forward, if you guys see me on my gaming channel, and I'm looking forward to Jump Force, because I know they're gonna add my boy Hiei in there. You can't have Jump Force without Hiei. I'm sorry, but Hiei is my homie, so I'm looking forward to Jump Force. I'm looking forward to the new OVAs that are coming out for Yu Yu Hakusho. I got a video coming out for that as well. Look forward to that within the next few days. And yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think about Yu Yu Hakusho? Is it your favorite? Have you seen it yet? Do you want to see it? Who's your favorite character in Yu Yu Hakusho? What do you think about Hiei being that dude? And if you've seen any other animes with characters similar to Hiei, definitely drop it in the comments so I can check out that anime and see what we're looking at. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hit the like button if you like what you see. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already and you want to see more props to anime content. I'll see you next time, guys, for the next props to anime.